And the next section we want to look at is just to understand how access for different users in the system will work. So we go to Settings and then User Permissions. Under User Permissions, you can now see that John has full access. There are also two other users set up for this specific business: David, whose role is to do supplier transactions, and Mary, whose role is to do customer transactions. If I now log out and log in with David's username, you'll see David can again select the business. But his permission setup is such that he can only create new suppliers or see reports relevant to suppliers. I'll then log out and log back in with John, who has full permissions. So we can go back to Settings, User Permissions, and change David's permissions so he also has access to debit notes, purchase invoices, and perhaps also purchase quotes. If we then log out again and log back in with David, you'll see that David can now not only create new suppliers, but David can also do purchase invoices and create debit notes. Our other user is Mary, so let's just log back in with John and see what Mary's permissions look like. Currently, Mary is set up for custom access without any specific permission granted to her. And if we then log in with her user, we'll see that she has no access at this stage to anything in the system. She'll be able to see the business, but as soon as she selects the business, she'll see a message pop up saying, "The administrator has not set up your permissions for this business." John must now do the following steps to set up access for Mary so she can do the work required of her. So let's go do the final step to ensure Mary's permissions are set up correctly. And because Mary deals with customers, she will need to access customers. She will also perhaps be able to do receipts. If she wants to process payments from customers, she must do sales invoices. We'll also give her sales quotes. And then under Reports, we need to see if there's anything else here. Under Reports, we'll enable Aged Receivables, Customer Statements, Customer Summary, and also Sales Invoices Totals and Sales Invoices by Item. She will also be able to see a list of the sales invoices and sales quotes in the system. So her setup is now complete, and when she logs in, she will only see the menu options activated for her. So she'll be able to see customers, sales quotes, sales invoices, credit notes, and then under the Reports menu, she'll have a limited list of reports to view. So let's quickly log back in as Mary, so you can just see that her menu now looks like this. Under Reports, she'll only be able to see the following customer reports, and she'll only be able to see those sales invoice reports. Furthermore, she has no access to any other functionality.